This here's Brad again. Uh, what I'm doing here is I'm sharpening my knife. Ooh, sharpening a knife, scary psycho. You know the thing that people think they're afraid of knives, and people sharpening knives and you with guns and things like that. Well, you don't realize what this is. This isn't the knife that Freddy Krueger had or whatever. I don't even know what your common fictitious boogeyman, scary, funky chicken. That's what I was going to say there. What you're, because I haven't gone to a movie in quite a while because they're just too stupid. I mean, it insults my intelligence. I'm smart. Look at me. I'm smart. Right there, that's Jesus. You don't like Jesus? I guess you know what's going to happen to you when you pass off this mortal coil, so you don't have to, at least be on good terms with someone that you don't know existed or not, and possibly is the Son of God. So, screw that. Just do what you want. Anyway, like I said before, it's not a man's world anymore. It's a woman's world. It's justify whatever by whatever and whatever. So anyway, that's fine. Anyway, I'm sharpening my knife here, and I don't really sit around with Jesus all the time. You just close the door there to have a better audio. That's hearing, and so you can hear me a little bit better. Some of you probably don't really want to. Some of you need to. Probably the ones that don't want to the most are the ones that need to hear me the most. But anyway, I was sharpening my knife, and I got to thinking, why is it, man? It's like you watch too much television, and you talk about. I don't mean you personally, but you know who I'm talking to. There's people that are like frightened and knives and don't go around being timid if you want to, and live in the make believe whatever it is. Hollywood, scary, whatever, horror movie, fantasy world, I guess, or your own reality show where you walk along in your own little bubble, listening to the soundtrack to the reality show that's all about you that only you can hear. Oh, nobody knows what it's like to be me. I'm gonna tell you something. Nobody knows what it's like to be anybody. And so yeah, I've had to grow up and learn, get hip to the fact that it's probably never going to happen. I think he might know what I'm going through, and like his, I'm damn certain he does, but you can think I'm crazy for that, and hooray for you. You're better than me. You're sane. In an insane world, you think this world's not insane? Go watch your news again. Or a better idea would be to stop watching your stinking news. Do your own thinking. Have somebody tell you what you're supposed to think and what you're supposed to not to. That's not going to make you smarter. That's going to make you a trained monkey. I've used too much time on that, but I want to get on this. This is a really important fact here. Important piece of okay, some camera issues here. Might have to get back to you later, but let's see how long that. Oh boy, sorry about this, folks. We're having some technical Watusi here. That's a dance they used to do. Sounds stupid, so I call it the Watusi. Anyway, I'm gonna do this other thing too here. Here's my bass. You can't see it very well. Here's my guitar. Yeah, still playing the bass guitar. It's probably one of the best ones I had. It's got a neck pretty much like a old jazz bass, like a pre-CBS jazz bass, like the one I used to play in a certain band. I think they were on Warner Brothers. I really couldn't give flying squirrel's tail monkey bag of goldfish bowls. Anyway, so what happened was I did something kind of stupid the other day, and right here I broke the pick guard, which in and of itself isn't that big of a deal. But it just happened to be the part of the pick guard that the input jack is connected to. Now I thought I would just at first I thought I'd just put some what you call it, JB Weld, which I've used some of that on some other things, and I endorse JB Weld. Now, just go ahead and tell me the check's in the mail, because I need the money, $50, whatever, because you're probably going to see your sales spike ever so marginally over this thing that my program here that. I know for certain one person watches. Can you see me there? Anyway, so what happened was I broke that. And your average Oh, I see a hair out of place. Your average, flock of your, no, go down to your local, what do you call it, guitar center. They're not going to tell you to do this. They're going to say, just take your guitar in. I just take it in and have somebody fix it for me. But what's going to be really cool is I just found, and I wouldn't have done that anyway, because I wanted to get a piece of like chrome plated metal and put that on here. But that probably would have been too thick. But I did find a piece of this. That's called diamond plate. Now it's kind of messed up now because it's been sitting around for a while. But what I can do is cut my pick guard out of that, put it in there, get the cuts really good and make it look real nice, and polish it up real pretty. Now I'm not trying to look like a trucker or anything, but it's what I had. It don't make me tough. It's just what I happen to be around. And so, anyhow, I guess my point is, if you're going to be an individual, and you go down and you spend just about every other, you just not necessarily drum circle people, but I'm just making an analogy here. You're probably not much of an individual if you're spending all your time getting together with your like-minded friends to celebrate your individuality. You know what I mean? You got to suffer for your individuality. So, like I say, if you feel like a loser, good. Here's your opportunity to fight. Fight it. And don't give up. Because if you do, somebody's going to get you. Somebody that sits around in their room sharpening their knife. They're waiting for you out there. So get off your ass and get out there and stop being, what you hate yourself for. Okay, have a good one, and don't do anything stupid till I see you again.